from Tobi. Let's get the game going. Starting now. Good luck, have fun, says Tobi. Let's go. Game 1 has started. So far we have some difference in the placements. Thank you very much for the bits, K9. Remember, this is hello Obelix, bonsoir. So this is at the current standings. We have Myles leading the division. Oh no, sorry, Myles is actually. What is Myles? Oh, this is 1A. I misread this. This is not 1B, but 1A. I don't know why I read Myles in the division. So Myles currently third in the division. He's still in the fight for the promotion spots. So we'll see if he gets those. And there's the Tetris for Tobi in the lead at 72. Getting another Tetris to 95. Myles at 35. Tetris for Myles. Myles at 58. Tobi's Tetris ready. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi now at 118. Myles at 59. Tetris for Myles. 82. Tobi at 118. And Tobi going into a bit of a dig here as the pieces are not the most accommodating. Tetris for Myles. Myles is catching up. 125 for Tobi. Tobi going for a 30. He's setting up, and there's a Tetris for Tobi and opens for another one. Remains in the lead at 171. Tetris for Myles. 129. Tetris for Myles again. 152. They are separated but less than a Tetris right now. So, if you want to contribute for those players' prize pools, they have a matcherino. So feel free to contribute or participate in the quests to give towards the cause. And right now we setting up for another 30. He's going to settle for a triple, so this is going to give Myles the lead. He's now at 220. Tobi takes the lead back at 224, but Myles is back in the lead at 243. Tobi is Tetris ready. Myles is building. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi right now at 247, but Myles responds with a Tetris 266. Tobi at 269. Hey now. Myles at 288. That's for Tobi. Tobi at 292. Myles 288. So Tobi's in the lead now as Myles coming to go for burns. Simul Tetris, pretty much. 315 for Tobi, 313 for Myles. Ooh, Myles with an early shift, or an overshift rather. So he will have to fix that. Tobi remains clean and gets another Tetris, maintaining the lead at 338. Myles at 315. Myles shaking his head, not happy with the sequence here. He's clean, but not Tetris ready yet. Just got Tetris ready. There's the Tetris for Myles. Tetris 340 the score. Tobi at 361. Both players are Tetris ready. Tetris for Tobi. He remains Tetris ready and gets another to 406. Tetris for Myles 363. Tetris for Myles again 386. Tobi remains in the lead and he is Tetris ready. Myles just got Tetris ready. Tetris for Myles. Myles taking the lead at 409. Tobi having to create a hole in column in row 5. Now row 1. Tetris ready. Getting the Tetris to 430. Tetris for Myles 432. Tobi 432 as well. They're separated by a single burn. So this is a very close game. Tobi trying to open his well. Myles takes the lead with a Tetris 454. Tobi is going to go for a triple and starts cleaning up. Looks like he will play from row 2. Tobi at 443. Myles 454. We have plus 100 lines for both players. Tobi is at 443. Tetris ready. Tetris for Myles to 479. Myles going for column 7. Tetris for Tobi, 467. Myles gets Tetris in column 7. Tetris for Tobi as well. 490 for Tobi, 501 for Myles. Myles is in the lead, gets a triple, and Tetris for Tobi. Tobi takes the lead, 513. We're now in the last lines. Myles has 17 lines left, and Tobi has 9. Tetris for Myles taking the lead to 532. Tobi is setting up. Tetris for Myles with 2 Tetris to go at 556. Tobi with 2 Tetris to go and just one now, 539. So we gain a bit of an inconvenient Z. He would rather get an L, but he got it a bit late. He's about to transition at 543, getting the Tetris to 567 in level 19. Myles is waiting for a Lombard. Tetris for Tobi, Tetris for Myles. Tobi at 591, Tetris for Myles. 627, Tetris for Tobi. 616. Myles Tetris ready, getting the Tetris to 652. Tobi is Tetris ready. Myles is setting up. Tobi gets Tetris to 641. Myles responds with a Tetris of his own at 677. Pretty good game from both players, but Myles so far keeping the lead. Tobi is having a double dependency. This is not looking good. He gets a Lombard over all the way to the right to get the hard to burn down, and now he needs to get this over to the left, gets the Lombard over. He's still at 8, but Myles just getting Tetrises to expand his lead further. He's currently at 734 and getting another Tetris to 761, while Tobi is still cleaning up at 683. So Myles about to get a 100,000 point lead. Tobi gets a dirty Tetris, well, a row 2 Tetris to 711. I forgot to promote the match. No, Myles at 792. Let's see. Tobi is in the lead. Both players getting a Tetris. I never promoted these matches, neither the ones from yesterday. So embarrassing. Tobi at 772, Myles 853, Tetris for Myles 883, Tetris for Tobi 832. He's trying to catch up. Myles, however, keeps getting Tetrises and maintains the lead at 913. Myles trying to get a max in level 15 by the looks of it. 645 right now the score. He has room for 2 Tetrises. He can get the max here. It's 976 for Myles, 894 for Tobi. Tobi gets a Tetris to 927. Myles is going to go into the max out in level 26 at 1,000,009. Tobi at 927 is still waiting for a Lombard. Gets the Lombard, gets the Tetris to 959. Tetris for Tobi, Tobi at 991. Myles at 1,044, so still a 53,000 point lead. Tetris for Tobi and for Myles. Myles at 1,078. Tobi already with a max and 1,025. Tetris for Myles. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi 1,059 and Myles already 1,112. Myles is getting the Vits and the Tetris, and there's the Tetris for Myles, 1,145. Tobi waiting for the Lombard, gets the Lombard, 1,094, gets the Z-Spin, gets the Tetris. He still has room for one more before transition. Let's see what's his strategy. Tetris for Myles, Tetris for Tobi. Tobi getting to level 29, 1,169, but Myles already 1,251. So this is going to be a race, but Tobi tops out at 1,173. Myles takes game number 1. GG. Sorry, wrong card. My second best comp game ever, and that's without a warm-up. Sheesh. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. For those playing at home, there's the seed. Alright, we got the players in. Tobi is Tetris ready already. Myles is setting up. Myles having a J dependency. Tobi is and Myles are both waiting for Lombars. No Lombars in this early game. Tobi trying to keep his stack low, same for Myles, but Myles now has a double Lombard dependency. Tobi has another Lombard dependency on his hand, so this is getting rough. Lombards are not coming. Oh my goodness, there's a Lombard, but Tobi couldn't just get some burns, and Myles could only get a double. So this is a very rough start from both players. Although Tobi was able to keep the board the cleanest, Myles still find the board. Tetris for Tobi, and another one. Numbers are starting to come now, and both players are trying to get into scoring position. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi getting the better timing of the Lombards. Dirty Tetris for Myles. Myles at 52,000 and Tobi at 82. Tobi's Tetris ready. Myles is cleaning up. Tobi shaking his head. He didn't like that dependency. Gets a double. Tetris for Myles getting, I believe, his second Tetris. So 82,000 points for Myles. Tobi putting dangerously high. Oh, that misdrop of the J. I don't think that was intentional. That blocks as well, and now he needs to clean up, but gets a tux that fixes the board, and there's the Tetris. 118 for Tobi, but Myles is taking the lead with a Tetris on 133. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi now at 164, taking the lead. Myles at 134, getting the Tetris to 1. Not yet. No Tetris yet. I thought he was going to get a Tetris, but now he's going in. We're at 157 for Myles. Tobi getting the Lombard for his Tetris to 186. Tetris for both players. Tobi maintaining the lead at 210. Myles at 181. Myles is ready. Tobi is ready. Tetris for Myles. Myles at 204. Tobi waiting for the Lombard. He's needing an J. Sorry, the J is not coming. He had to fix that and couldn't get the Tetris. Hello, Aliva. Good mornings. I hope you are doing well. Thank you very much for the raid. We got a Tetris for Tobi. Tobi at 260. Myles getting the Tetris to 272. Well, this is a pretty neck and neck game. We have Tobi in the lead at 283, but Myles takes the lead right afterwards at 295 now. Myles currently at 295. Tobi gets the Tetris and the lead at 308, but Myles responds to the Tetris 323. Tobi gets a Tetris in the lead again, 331. Myles' Tetris ready, gets a Tetris to 346. So yeah, the lead keeps changing pretty much every other Tetris. Tetris for Tobi, 354 in the lead, but Myles gonna get a Tetris to take the lead back to 369 here now. Myles is Tetris ready. Tobi gets a Tetris, takes the lead, 377. Myles gets a Tetris, 392. Tobi is getting Tetris ready still. Myles going for a double well. Tobi is Tetris ready. Tobi getting the Tetris to 401. Myles at 393. Myles blocked his well. He's needing to get some burns. Gets a Tetris to 417, but Tobi responds to the Tetris immediately at 424. So Tobi is right now in the lead. We are approaching the last lines. Tobi's Tetris ready. Myles having some compromised board, so it's gonna be a bit slow for Myles to recover here as Tobi expands his lead with 2 Tetrises in quick succession. He's currently at 471. Myles at 424. Transition is coming for Tobi in 12 lines. Gets another Tetris to 495, so he has room for up to 2 more Tetrises. Myles is currently at 10 lines away from the transition. He's almost clean. He's getting his board open. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi with room for one more Tetris. Myles is one Tetris away as well. 518 for Tobi, and transition for Myles at 480. Tobi having a bit of an awkward sequence here. He gets the wheel open and the Tetris after transition. He's currently at 545. Tetris for Myles, 504. Tetris for Tobi, 569. Hey now. Tetris for Myles. Nice adjustment there from Tobi on the left side with DJ. He gets the Z over. To Tetris for Myles. Myles at 554. Tobi 597. Ooh, Tobi had to undo the Tetris ready board, and now his board is getting higher. Gets a triple. Now he keeps cleaning. His Tetris ready from row 2. Tetris for Myles. Myles at 581. Tobi 605. So Myles about to take the lead with the Tetris, as Tobi had blocked the well. He gets it open, but not getting the lumbar at the right time. Tetris for Myles. Myles at 610. Tetris for Tobi 640. So this is going to be neck and neck again. Myles is building. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi at 669. Hey now. Tobi back to the bottom. Myles catching up at 666. Tetris for Myles. Myles takes the lead. 694. Tobi at 673. Tobi is Tetris ready. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi at 703. Myles setting up. Tetris ready. Tobi, Tetris ready. There's the Tetris for Tobi. Tobi 731. Tetris for Myles 724. Ooh, Tobi undershifted that J, and now he has to fix that. Tobi at 736. Myles 758 after Tetris taking the lead. Tobi will have to fix his board. Nice Z-spin there from Tobi. His Tetris ready. Myles is Tetris ready as well. Tetris for both players. Myles at 791. Tobi 768. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi at 799 takes the lead, but Myles is Tetris ready already. Tobi's Tetris ready. Simul Tetris 831 for Myles. 825 for 831 for Tobi. 825 for Myles. Myles is Tetris ready. Tobi and Myles get another Tetris with the same lumbar. 764 for Tobi. Tobi with a T-spin setup. Myles takes the lead with a Tetris. Tobi gets a T-spin. Myles at 792 is in the lead, but Tobi is not that far behind. Tetris for Tobi taking the lead. 899. Myles 892. Tobi is opening his well. Myles is doing the same. Myles needing to get into scoring position. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi in the lead at 934. Myles at 904. Tetris for Tobi 968. Tetris for Myles 939. Tobi's in the lead right now, but Myles' Tetris is ready. Both players waiting for the lumbar. Tobi blocked the well. Tobi level 28 already. Tetris for Myles. Myles takes the lead. 976. Tobi has room for two more Tetrises. Tetris for both players. They are almost tied. Tetris for both players. Tetris for Myles and for... Oh my goodness, they're separated by 660 points. Myles goes for the Tetris and takes it. Ooh, was very close. Back-to-back maxes from both players. Myles takes game number 2 at 1,129. And yeah, Tobi had a great game, but Myles can just outlast Tobi. Myles is gonna win? Well, he is 2 games up, but anything can happen in this game right now. Both players are setting up. Actually, Tobi's Tetris ready, while Myles just got Tetris ready as well. So, early game so far, no lumbars however. Oh my goodness, this is not looking good. Tobi lowering his stack, trying to keep this thing safe, and gets the first Tetris. Myles gets his as well. Myles, however, with a lumbar dependency in the middle, needs to be careful. Tetris for Tobi in the lead at 72. Myles gets his Tetris to 50,000, so they're separated by Tetris. Tetris for both. 95 for Tobi, 74 for Myles. Nice adjustment with the 5 below for Tobi, for Myles. Tobi setting up some tucks as well. Tobi is going for delayed burns. Tetris for Myles taking the lead to 119. Tobi at 98. Ooh, Tobi tucking the J to get the square tuck set up. Gets a square. But now he needs some pieces to get Tetris ready. He's ready now. Tobi taking the lead, 144, but Myles responds, 144 as well, so these plays are virtually tied. Tetris for Myles, Myles at 166, Tobi at 145, Tetris for Tobi, Tobi at 168. Thank you very much for the raid, Sunny. We got the game number 3 already of the first match. 2 maxes galore. We have been having 4 maxes total. Tetris for Tobi and Myles get a Tetris 236 for Tobi and Myles setting up. Tetris ready. Tobi waiting for the T to get the tuck, gets a tuck and gets a Tetris. He's in the lead at 259. Myles at 236, just a Tetris behind, literally. Tetris for Myles. Myles has tied Tobi. Both are both at 259. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my words here. Tetris for Tobi, Tetris for Myles. Tobi in the lead at 285. Myles just pretty much 2 burns behind. 284. Tetris for Tobi, Tobi at 308. Tetris for Myles 307. This is a very tight game. All games have been like this, neck and neck. Tetris for Myles, Tobi getting another Tetris to 354. Tetris for Myles 352. Very close game. Tobi cleaning up. Myles getting the Tetris to take the lead to 375. Tobi needing to clean up. A bit unhappy about the pieces here, looks like. Ooh, this is getting a bit rough. He might go for a dirty. He's going for it. No, just going to get the triple. And Tobi is at 364. Myles 399. Tobi having some rough pieces here to work with. And no lumbars to help him. Gets the lumbar just in time. Tobi at 372, Myles at 403, so Myles starting to build a lead here, gets a dirty Tetris to 426 and another to 449. Tetris for Tobi at 398, Myles at 449. Tobi's ready, Myles is getting a Tetris at 471, Tetris for Tobi at 421. Tobi gets another Tetris to 446, trying to catch up. Myles trying to get into scoring position. Looks like Tobi is going to commit to column 6. Nope, just a triple. He's going to go back to the right. Well, 452 the score for Tobi. Tobi is approaching transition already, 19 lines away. Myles is still 22 lines away. Tetris for Tobi 475, Tetris for Myles 502. So Tobi is ahead in lines. Tetris for Tobi at 498. Tetris for Tobi again 521. Myles at 526. Tobi with 7 lines left, up to 2 Tetrises. Tobi at 544, Myles 552. Tobi is catching up, transitioning at 568. Myles has 1 burn left. Looks like he wants to go for the Tetris for it. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi takes the lead, 592. Myles waiting for the lumbar. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi remains in the lead at 618. Myles at 599. Tetris for Myles at 623. Tobi going for burns. Ooh, Okay, gets the well open. Myles waiting for the lumbar. Both players trying to get their Tetrises. Tetris for Myles, Tetris for Tobi. Tobi at 648 takes the lead with another Tetris to 674. Myles at 650 gets a Tetris to 675. So this is pretty neck and neck. Tetris for Myles. Myles now at 702. Tobi needing to clean up. Gets the Z-spin. Tetris from Tobi 705. He's going to get some emergency burns. Myles in a dig. But this game is pretty close. 707 for Tobi. Tobi takes the lead with a Tetris to 735. Myles still trying to get Tetris ready. Tobi is building. Tobi right now at 735. Myles at 719. Tetris from Tobi. Tobi remains in the lead. Tetris for Myles 749. Tobi adjusting for that J in the last second. Nicely played there from Tobi. Tobi remains in the lead at 794. Myles at 749. Tetris for Myles. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi in the lead at 726. Myles 779. Tobi's Tetris ready. Myles gets a Tetris to 817. Tobi gets a Tetris to 856. Tobi is setting up. Myles going into a couple burns. Tobi is waiting for the lumbar. He's at level 25 at 860. Getting the Tetris to 891 and another one to 922. Myles in a dig. So Tobi started to build a lead of almost 100,000 points. Tobi's Tetris ready. Myles gets his well open. Tetris for both players. Tobi 956. Tobi 956 and Myles 865. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi at 988. Tetris for Myles. Myles at 898. Tobi is trying to set up and gets the max to 1,022,000. Myles playing high at 902. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi 1,056,000. Myles at 908. So Tobi remains in the lead by over 150,000 points now with a max 1,092,000. Tobi is now reaching 1,127,000. Myles at 977. So Tobi squeezing the maxes, the Tetrises out of these level 19, playing very cleanly. His Tetris ready. He's ready for the kill screen. He's going for it. He's waiting and gets the transition into 1,199,000, 1,200,000. And Myles needs to catch up to 1,210,000. 1.2 from Tobi indeed. Myles not getting this for free, still trying to catch up to 1,210,000. This is still going on. Myles is still close, but not getting the chase down yet. 1,210. A C10 is what he needs. He's catching up. He's getting closer. Keep in mind that this has a line cap. Ooh, but this structure for Myles is not looking good. He needs to get pieces over to the left. Gets the lumbar, but this is getting higher, and this looks like it's over for Myles. When we thought it's over, it was over. But we thought it was over. That is for Tobi, it wasn't over. And Tobi takes game number 3. GG. We got it ready from both players, and let's start the countdown for game number 4 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Alright, solid games from both players. All players getting to the kill screen, all players getting the max outs. Very impressive games. And both players setting up. First Tetris goes to Myles. Tobi gets his right afterwards. Tobi so far playing for a double well. Going for a couple burns. Tetris ready. Same for Myles. Tetris from both players again. So they are tied at 46,000. Tobi is Tetris ready. Myles is setting up. Nice 5 below from Tobi. Tobi's Tetris ready. And Tetris is again for both players. So players remain tied at 91,960. Very close game right now. Tobi creates a dependency here. Myles is gonna catch up. He's gonna get a Tetris to 114, taking the lead. Tobi at 93. Nice adjustment for the square. And there's the Tetris. Tobi 116. Tetris for Myles 137. So Myles is right now in the lead. Tobi gets a Tetris to 139. Myles gets a Tetris to 160. So the leads are going to be exchanged for a while here, as these players have been pretty efficient. Tetris for Tobi. Myles gets a Tetris. So Tobi at 162, Myles at 183. They're separated by less than a Tetris. Tetris for Myles. Tobi, sorry, Myles is waiting for a Lombard. Tetris for Tobi, Tetris for Myles. So Tobi's now in the lead at 208, Myles at 205. Myles is still needing to get some burns and gets the well open. Tobi is getting another Tetris to 231, Myles at 229. So this is a very close game. Tobi is getting another Tetris to 253. Myles getting the Tetris to 253 as well. Oh my goodness, they're separated by a single burn. Myles and Tobi still in the fight here. Myles' Tetris ready. No, Myles is going for a... No, he has to go for burns. He couldn't get a Tetris there, but Tobi could. And Tobi is trying to catch up, taking the lead at 300, but Myles is pretty close by at 279. Tetris for Myles, taking the lead at 302. Tobi's Tetris ready. Myles' Tetris ready. Tobi getting some burns. Myles is waiting. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi now at 326. Myles gets a Tetris to 324. So Tobi remains in the lead with another Tetris. Myles at 347 with a Tetris. Tobi gets a Tetris to 372. Tetris for Myles 370. This is a very close game. These players have been playing an excellent game. Very strong paces. Tetris for Tobi, Tetris for Myles. Myles remains Tetris ready. Tobi is building. Tobi is Tetris ready. Myles is waiting for a Lombard. Tetris for both players. 418 for Tobi, 416 for Myles. Myles is Tetris ready. Tobi is Tetris ready. Tetris for both again. 441 for Tobi, 439 for Myles. Myles, however, has a higher stack and is able to get a Tetris and take the lead. 462. Tobi just got Tetris ready. Myles is Tetris ready just now as well. Tobi shaking his head. His piece sequencer is not the best. He's getting his board open. Well open, that is. But not getting the Lombard. This drought is gonna be very dangerous. He gets the Lombard and a Tetris. Myles at 487. Tobi at 468. Myles gets another Tetris to 511. Tobi having to play high here. As the Lombard is not coming, he's going to play for row 4. Tetris ready. Tetris for Tobi. Myles at 534. Tobi at 497. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi at 521. Tetris for Myles 557. Tobi slowly trying to get his stack down. He has a Vitz and a Lombard dependency. This is looking a bit rough. He gets the Lombard for the Vitz, but not for the dependency, so he will have to keep playing high. He's going for the triple, playing it safe. Transition is coming for Tobi in 11 lines, and to Myles in 13, now 12. Myles having a bit of a mess to work with. Tobi in a dig, slowing down a little bit. Transition is coming for both players. Tobi has room for up to 2 Tetrises if going perfect. Myles room for one last Tetris. We'll see what's going to be Tobi's strategy. Looks like Tobi will just... Ooh, he's going to set up for the column 8. Nope. Just going to transition at 5:43. Myles at 6:15. So Players are now playing in 19 speeds. They have to be careful. Ooh, Myles with a miss drop on the lumbar on the left side, but he fixes it. Tobi is getting his stack clean. Tetris for Myles. Myles at 650. B4B, you got this. For both players, that is, right? Because these players have been pacing quite a bit here. Tobi, however, needs to get a lumbar soon. He's betting on the lumbar. He has 2 lumbar dependencies. Gets the lumbar on the left side. He's Tetris ready. He just needs the lumbar. Gets the lumbar, gets the Tetris. Now needs to rebalance the board on the left side. Tobi at 587. Myles with a very strong game at 708. He's leaving very much no breathing room here. Tobi is going for burns. He's needing an L. Gets the L. Gets Tetris ready again. He's waiting for the lumbar. Tobi gets a Tetris in column 9 to 626. Myles already at 767. Tetris for Tobi 655. Myles just playing a very efficient game, very aggressive. He doesn't want to give any chance here, but his board is falling apart now. He needs to be very careful, having a very high dig. Myles at 801, getting the well open and a Tetris to 834. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi at 695. So Myles with a strong lead, but Tobi is still fighting this. Tetris for Tobi. Myles having to go for a dig. So this is an opportunity for Tobi to catch up. He needs a lumbar on the left side. Column 3 gets the lumbar. His Tetris ready. Myles almost out of the dig. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi at 760. The gap has reduced to 87,000. Myles going for a dirty Tetris in column 2, and both get the Tetris. 792 for Tobi, 882 for Myles. Tobi is getting the Tetris to 824. Myles at 914. Tetris for Tobi. Tobi at 856. Myles at 914. Tetris for Myles. Myles at 949. Tobi trying to get a Tetris, but the lumbar is not coming. This sequence is getting a bit scary. Okay, Tobi fixing his board. He needs a square or something to tuck. Oh, misses the Z-spin. This is the first Z-spin I see him missing. The pressure is on. Tobi doing his best here, but the board is not looking healthy. Tobi trying to get into scoring position high up. Okay. He's trying to get some people over to the left, and that lumbar didn't go over. He's done a 906. A good attempt. Unfortunately, couldn't get the back-to-back. And Myles takes game number 4. GG. That was by far the best game I ever played in my life. This was a very impressive run from Myles. Doing a good job. And he's doing his victory lap, so let's see how far he goes. I'm gonna report this in the meantime. If you play like this, you will avoid relegation, actually. Actually, Tobi is... yeah, this is Tobi's last game, and Myles second to last. Let me just report this real quick. Maxed Club, this was Division 1A. The winner was Tobi. Myles defeating Tobi 1-3-1. Yeah, let's see if yeah, he won't lose the playoff. I hope so. So we will surely have a good showing and stay in Division 1. Okay, just report to this. So I'm gonna be on the... let's go back to slides. And we'll see you in a bit as we get ready for the next match, which is SV versus Doge. Let me get to the Ninja Cam thingy. SV. This has finally happened after several postponements. SV versus Doge. I think this game closes the division finally. Yeah, this is the last. Oh, no. We still need to see Noah Deng versus SV as well. So this is the second to last match for Division 1B. So it's gonna be pretty exciting. I'm gonna kick out Myles from here. And we are going to have the second match of the afternoon pretty soon. And after that, I have a match at 23. Is it 23 or... Oh. Let me check that. Give me a second. Because I have a super show in this regular match, which will be 22:30. No, but that's his PSARs versus Twig Beacon. That's not mine. It's gonna be Morlando versus MLG Captain Virgil for Division 5A. Gonna be a pretty crazy afternoon, evening for me, because I have this, then a regular CTL game, and finally the CTM PAL. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty active. Okay, let me get to my messages in the meantime while Doge and SB get their Morlando and MLG are not playing today. Morlando pinged yesterday that he can do it, and they are trying to reschedule for Sunday. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, things that MLG didn't remove it, and I kind of was looking for it. So you are right. Never mind then. They're gonna have a short break between this and CTM PAL then. PAL. I didn't commit to any other matches, right? Yeah, I was looking for a reminder. The thing, I can't remove things from players right now. I can remove messages from other players? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I can actually remove matches. When did I get so much power? I didn't even know what are my rules here. Let me just check them. How do I get my rules? So I should be able to post an announcement. No, I don't have permissions for that. All right. Let me see what happened to these players as they haven't answered. Okay, we got a Doge with his dual camera setup. So let's set him up in the meantime. Let's see which is which. I don't know why did I do that. That was bad. Let's see. Waste here. Where is this media browser? Just adjust Doge's cameras. Oops, no, that's what I wanted to do. Oops, they refreshed. What happened here? Okay, now I'm seeing that. I don't know why this thing kind of acts up. Let's have Doge. Oh, shit. There's some like driver issue or hardware acceleration issue here because it's adjusting. Okay. This looks good enough, I guess. I'm waiting for SB to come over. Actually need to adjust Doge's. Doge, can you adjust your hand camera a little bit so it shows, because it's kind of being cut off a little bit. Alright, he looks fine. I'm gonna just move him over here. Gonna ping SV because he is not live here.